Hello everybody and welcome back to another blind commentary of Wonder over Yonder, Season 2 episodes 21 and 22, as per usual. That's the outro. Yeah, things are really just freaking amazing. I'm really glad I picked this up because it honestly is just so creative and so imaginative. It's really quite fun and cheers up my day. Let's get on with the show proper. Don't have much else to say.
Forever. Don't worry, buddy. I will scour the galaxy for the perfect plug.
I mean, that's quite sacrifice. That's quite noble of Wonder to sacrifice himself. Not sacrifice, but you know, sacrifice his freedom to just save the galaxy.
No matter what terrifying dangers I must face.
They are. I am actually kind of amazed that they are stretching this out to be a whole episode. That's kind of admirable. It's already been half of it, so that's good. I mean, this just raises a question. Why doesn't Wonder just use the hat all the time to just, you know, solve all of his issues? But considering that he does understand that the hat is sentient and he mostly treats it as a friend, I hesitate to call it, kind of like that like those previous episodes kind of cleared it up that he doesn't want to abuse that. So that kind of, or am I just making things up? I feel like that's the solution, well, the reason why he doesn't use the hat so much. Oh.
I hate apples. Ian? Oh well.
Why exactly? What is Lord Hater Wonder in here, though? What? Like, he was just randomly popped into here.
Since you're a friend indeed, how's about helping you? All right.
Actually, like the fact that they're filling the whole episode with this, I'm kind of fine with them actually bringing another character in this, because it's not like Wonder couldn't amuse us for the whole 10 minutes, but the interactions between these two are always quite adorable.
I'll tell him. You too, you brat.
Or annoy you, or ruin your plans for galactic domination ever again.
Did Hater cut off his own hand? That's pretty metal. That's pretty. That's pretty badass.
Shut up, peepers.
Okay, I got a genie lamp, a few dozen.
That's pretty badass. It's just like, fuck this, I'm out. That's. Oh. Hater's pretty metal.
Alright. Song for 4 days!
That is kind of admirable amount of stamina, though. I mean, they are rather well trained, these watchdogs now, aren't they?
We have to stop them!
Is this gonna be a battle of the bands? That'll be interesting if this actually ends up being a battle of the bands. This is gonna be cool. Oh, that's actually pretty badass. Oh my god, that watchdog just died.
Who's at the record for galactic explosions?
That, okay.
Stop firing! It's working!
I'm shocked as Peepers. It's working. Although, it might be that she's just locking weapons on them.
His friends all support him.
Yeah, well, That must be kind of horrifying for Hader to lose control of his body like that. That's kind of a horrifying experience. Oh.
It worked!
In memoriam. Oh. Yeah, they actually just caused the death of like dozens of watchdogs. That's kind of horrifying. Well, that kind of ups the death count. That's kind of brutal. Okay. Well, these episodes were predicated on the kind of thing that started the whole series out, and it's nice to, even though this wasn't anything as wildly imaginative as the previous episodes have been, it's nice that the show goes back to what it came from, and that is the interactions between Hader and Wonder, and how amusing those two can be together, as well as their lovely little... It's kind of hard to call them sidekicks, because Beavers and Sylvia do play quite an important part as well. But still, just these episodes were just their interaction. The first one in particular was just a lot of fun little interactions between Hader and Wonder, and that is what the series started out with, and that is what the series still does consistently well. And even if it wasn't like that imaginative, it still was imaginative enough to be entertaining, and I'm more than impressed enough that they were able to fill the whole episode with that kind of topic. And that's kind of what the show does best. Take a simple concept and just stretch it out to an episode without it feeling too prolonged. Also, it kind of revealed how badass Hader was, just like removing his whole arm. That's pretty metal, I must say. Then the second episode, of course, just plays on the whole theming of the second season, which is just Hader's love for Dominator, and that's actually kind of fun. It's kind of adorable in my opinion. But more specifically, it also showed again the interactions for Hader and Wonder, and yeah, it must have been rather a horrifying experience for Hader to lose control over his body like that. Though that's kind of horrifying, but kind of shows how Hader is indeed just a skeleton. Skeleton man! It's actually pretty funny. But that's pretty cool. I do kind of like these episodes, even though I'm not exactly as hyped out about them, as much as from the first few episodes just previously. Still, they are solid episodes. That's about all I have to say. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope to see you in the future. Have a great day and stay awesome. Gunmu out. Thank you very much for watching.